Hey everybody, welcome back to Hey Let's Practice. This is Brett helping you practice your way through the Hal Leonard guitar method. And if you've been following along with the videos so far, then you may have noticed that every note that we've learned so far, let's review them real quick. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, E, F, G, right? Now, if you know anything about music, you know that there are also these magical notes called sharps and flats. And today we're going to learn a new note, F sharp. And we're going to practice it. By the way, if you're enjoying the videos so far, do the YouTube thing. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. So we're going to learn an F sharp. So what a sharp does is it raises a note by a half step, which is the distance between one fret and the next fret. So if my F is here, my F sharp is here. Okay. Now, if my F is here, then my F sharp, we get to use our pinky here. Whoops, sorry. That's my F sharp. Okay. And if my F is here, here, then my F sharp is here. Okay, so I've got three F sharps that I can play. I've got this F sharp, I've got this F sharp, fourth fret of the D string, and second fret of the upper E string. Right? Second fret, fourth fret, second fret. All right, so we're going to take a look at number 57. We're going to play each of these measures individually. So we're going to, normally when we see measures in a row, we just go from this measure to that measure to that measure to that measure. But since we're practicing these notes, we might want to reset our hands to make sure that we've got everything in the right spot. So let's say the notes as we normally do, but then when we play the measures, we're going to do them individually. So say the notes forming the first measure. Ready, go. We have E, F sharp, G, F sharp. Now that says still sharp, or sorry, also sharp. The reason it says that is because a sharp, any accidental, a sharp, a flat, or a natural that isn't in the key signature, which we also haven't talked about, so don't worry about it yet. We'll get to it. It lasts until the next bar line. It lasts through the rest of the measure. So those first four notes are E, F sharp, G, F sharp. Okay? So do that a few times. Just say to yourself, E, F sharp, G, F sharp. Do it again. E, F sharp, G, F sharp. Do that 5 or 6 times until you get used to using your second finger here instead of your first finger, which is what we're used to using when we see an F. If we take a look at the second measure, the first note is D. That's your open D string. Second note is E, second fret. Third note is F sharp, that's your pinky. Fourth note is E. So it's D, E, F sharp, E. And again, just go back and forth a few times. D, E, F sharp, E, D, E, F sharp, E, D, E, F sharp, E, and so forth. Just do it 5 or 10 times. You're going to need to work out your pinky a little bit, get it a little stronger so that it curves like this and not like that. We don't want that knuckle to collapse, right? We want this kind of curve. Okay, let's take a look at the third measure. The third measure starts on G, then it goes F sharp, which means we're switching strings, and then back to G, and then A. So we say G, whoops, sorry, that's the B string. G, F sharp, one string down, fourth finger. Again, curve the finger like that, not like that. Okay, and then back to G, and then second fret A. G, F sharp, F sharp, G, A, sorry, A, G, F sharp, G, A, G, F sharp, G, A, and again, just over and over and over again until you get used to it. And then the last measure is the same as the first measure, it's just 2 octaves lower on the low string instead of the high string. Okay, so now again we have E, F sharp, G, F sharp, right? So E, F sharp, G, F sharp. And again, just E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, and so forth, over and over and over again. Start getting used to these notes, because in the next song, Danny Boy or Londonderry Air, we're going to use especially this F sharp quite a bit. So good luck with that. Hope you're having fun, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye.